Hi, my name is Shannon and I am Mayor for the City of Chestermere. We're a very quickly growing city, but we've got that small town feel. And so what I like about it is there's activities that go on during the summer, there's activities that go on during the winter, and it just provides such a cool opportunity for our residents as well as anybody, guests that say that they're bringing into our community. We have so many great things that go on from a social standpoint, from a recreation standpoint. We have our Winter Lights Festival that the City of Chestermere does. We have Bulls on the Beach. We had a big hockey tournament here this weekend for our U15 programs. We have some music festivals that go on as well. We have Country Fair that happens. One of the delicious parts about Country Fair actually is we have an organization here called the Whitecappers, and the Whitecappers do a pie and ice cream every year at Country Fair. For me, it's that uniqueness that is Chestermere, right? So one of my favorite walks that I get to do with my wife is we'll do a walk around the lake. And yeah, there's houses and stuff that you're seeing, and we've got some really unique houses along the lake that are also cool to look at, but it's a 10-kilometer walk. To go all the way around our lake, and it's just a nice walk. There's also other opportunities for recreation as well, whether it be our pickleball courts that we have over in the Cove, the events that happen at our recreation center, and also we have a lot of our pathways are interconnected. Within Waterford, I know that that's one of the things that's happening is that our developers are working with each other for that interconnectivity between communities, and so just the ability that you can just jump on a pathway system and go for a nice long walk and walk by some very well designed storm ponds that are done by our developers, I think are some of those things that make us unique. You can do a very long bike ride all the way into Calgary, and the pathway goes the entire way. It's a great little ride that you can go on. I think everybody wants to feel connected, and I think if you're moving to Chestermere, I think one of the things that you're going to feel is you're going to feel connected to a community, and you're going to feel welcomed in a community. I'm excited to say that we just had a new school site that's been approved where we're going to be doing a new public high school. We currently have development funding that's happening for a new K-9 Catholic school, and we are currently in the process of getting another site ready for a K-9 public school. So right now, with that growth that we're seeing in our community, we are really focusing right now on building new schools as well, which is going to be a huge asset for our youth moving forward. City Council also approved the purchase for the lands for a new recreation center. We created something called the Mayor's Task Force for Recreation. And on that task force is a number of residents that have served long-term in recreation in Chestermere. And so it's providing us that real-life experience, if you will. We're taking that information to move forward on a new recreation facility. That new recreation facility is going to be right beside the new high school that's getting built. Wow, the favorite hidden gem. We have some really cool, unique restaurants here where you can get out and go for a breakfast or go for a dinner and those sorts of things. We've got some really cool things that have that Chestermere feel to them. And I also think the thing that's really unique about Chestermere is how our social programs all work together to help out the community. And it's a fantastic model. There's not that sense of competition. We have our Country Fair that's put on by the Chestermere Ag Society. That event alone will probably have 6, 7, 8 different organizations that are involved in some way. We have our own brewery here in Chestermere. That's a bit of a hidden gem. We've got some long-standing pubs that have been in Chestermere for like a very long time. Yeah, it's kind of whatever you're going for. Are you wanting to go for something with family? Well, we have a spot for that. Are you looking for something that's a bit more of a higher-end breakfast place? Well, we have that. And are you looking for just a spot where you want to go and have a beer with a buddy? Well, we've got that too. We're a growing city, but also within that we still have that other side of us where it's like you go and everybody knows your name and you can go in and see people that you know and connect with those people. So when I was door knocking in Waterford, one of the things that stood out to me again is Waterford has a cool pathway system around their storm pond as well. The other thing that I noticed in Waterford was the relationships that existed between neighbors. I would see neighbors waving to each other, or neighbors knew each other, or I went to one door and that neighbor knew that their other neighbor wasn't home because they were watching out for each other's houses and things like that. Waterford also has really easy access. There's a grocery store that's darn near across the street from the water. It's just like kind of kitty corner, but there is a big grocery store that's there. There's a gas station that's right there. The pub I mentioned earlier is right there. There's a pizza place right there. This new recreation center that's actually going to be very, very close to Waterford. The new K-9 site is going to be close to Waterford. So there are some amenities that are very, very close to the Waterford community. We want to build a place where you as a resident and your children feel proud to call home. And I think one of the things too that I even noticed about Waterford is that idea of when I'm home, I'm home. I think you move here because you have a council that's committed, who cares. You have a council that's working hard to earn your trust every day. You have access to recreational opportunities both on the lake during the summer and on the lake during the winter. And you're going to see some really cool community events that you get to participate in where everybody's welcome. Welcome to Chestermere. I'm here to serve you. How can I help?